doing body sculpting, right? So some people would say that this art, right, travels. Some people say it traveled all the way from Africa, right? But a lot of the history talks about the Buddha Arama, right, and traveling from throughout the Himalayas over into India, right, and like seeing people who, like monks, who were practicing their art, but their bodies were not very strong, right? So he brought this art, this breathing exercise, to strengthen the body of the monks. And then the monks started doing these various exercises that they were taught in studying the animals, right? Doing the exercises associated with different animals, right? And then, right, the martial aspect of the human being converted these breathing exercises, right, to martial exercises. And the thing is, right, during the time before guns, right, the skill of the martial artist, the skill of the monk, right, through hand-to-hand combat, or using poles or sticks that they use to carry their water, or using tools of the farm, right? Those tools, they were able to like defend themselves and defend their communities, right? And it took a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy to build up the skills and build up the body, and the body in relationship to the universe, the body in relationship to the earth, to be able to practice that self-defense. But then came the art of the gun, right? And you know, then at that point it was like somebody who with no training, right? No training could just use a gun and just kill somebody, right? And so that was part of the downfall of the art, right? Was the coming of the gun, right? A different kind of martial art, anyways. Okay, all right. So Sanchin, right, is the foundation of Kodokan Goju-Ryu, right? It's the three battles of mind, body, and spirit, right? And right now, it's just a great breathing, right? So part of what we do in Goju-Ryu, right? All these exercises, they're kind of like sculpting the body, right? You know, a lot of people in the gym, they go and lift weights and all this, right? And that's how they sculpt the body. But in this style, right, we sculpt the body from the inside out, right? So deep breathing, right? Right? Isometrics, right? That kind of feeling, right? So I'm going to do some Sanchin exercise, but with no terms, right? I'll stay towards the camera so you can kind of get what we're doing here. But the basic principle is that we're doing a lot of chest punches, but in a very isometric mode, right? Tension, right? Dynamic tension. That's what you're going to see when I do this. It's dynamic tension, all right? All right. Sanchin kata. No mai. No mai, no turn. Onegashimasu. Shake it out. So what we're doing, right? So you start in a basic position, come to open up, come to kama. So feet goes in a circular position, heels out, toes in, hips up, right? Shoulders down, right? When you're breathing, you're bringing air and prana into your lung, or chi, however you want to call it. It's invisible energy, right? Bring it from here to here to here, all the way up, and then we're releasing it, right? You know, or you could be breathing it in here and then releasing it out. Like so, like in fighting and training, right? You know, in the blocks, you're breathing in and you're taking somebody's energy, right? And then if you're countering, right? So you take their energy, Breathe in, and then you counter, right? And it's coming, the counter is with the breath out, right? So you block in. Okay, that's the idea here, okay? All right, so Sanchin again. Just some basics, Sanchin basics. Onegashimasu. Okay, so that's a nice one right there. Just, matter of fact, just that is real perfect, okay? So again, you start here, heels touching, right? 45-degree angles on your toes, right? Hips up, good posture, breathe in. Kind of like you're reading a book, right? So you want to keep it out a little bit, your elbows are in, posture's up. Think of a plumb line coming straight down, and you're aligned with that plumb line, right? Deep breaths from here to here to here. And then when you're here, just get a little extra out, get a little more out, okay? All right. Right? And again, like grimacing and tension, because the idea is like get the tension out your body, right? And then the thing is that the left hand captures the right, right? So in this part of our training, right, this is one of our first katas. And the kata is pretty much a form, it's an exercise. Some people may call it a mandala, right? It's like doing sacred geometry in sacred physics, you know, okay? Okay, so. Right? Or we could go, let's see how I might want to do it myself. You see what I did there? I got 2 in there, all right? So just think about it. So I'm using my body to help me get deeper and deeper breaths. So watch this, right? So you hear? Okay, so you could do it that way, all right? See however you want to do it, right? So from here, but going back to our basics. So here we're just opening up, right? So you're here, your heels are touching, 95-degree ankle. Now you're opening up, heels out, toes in, right? And then this is just a ready position. Okay? Okay, so from here we're going to do a double kamai, right? So kamai is a ready position. We're doing a double, okay? Like a double block. And we're going to step out with our right foot and step out with our right hand coming up underneath the left hand, okay? Okay, and let's just do a series of punches, right? So you're breathing in, start with your left hand, okay? And as you're breathing in, your toes are grabbing the ground, you're feeling the energy and you're tightening up all the way up to your buttocks, right? Your abdomen, right? Up here, shoulders down, right? And then here, and this is all. So like if someone trying to get you here, right? You got that tight, right? Done, okay? Okay. Okay, let's do a few. Do 10 with the right foot in front and then 10 with the left foot in front. Ish. So, she, go, Roko, Sichi, Hachi, Ku, Shu. Shake it out. Left foot in front. Same thing. Now this time the left arm comes up under the right. Right? You should feel that breath, right? Okay. So left foot in front, heels out, toes in, hips up, good posture. Toes grabbing the earth, grabbing the ground, you're pulling the energy up, pulling the energy down, and bringing it all into your lower, into your center of gravity in your body. So imagine that you're getting it all, like the pressure of coal being turned into a diamond, right? Or the pressure of a grit of sand in an oyster turning into a pearl, right? That's the concept. You're bringing all this energy from outside, right? And like, so we got the energy all over ourselves, but we're putting it and we're stressing it like squeezing it into this small space, right? Diamond, think of diamond, think of pearl, right? Okay. This time we're going to start with our right hand, right? So breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Nice. You like that? Hope you're doing it with me. Because if you're doing it with me, you'll be feeling what I'm feeling, right? So again, that tension's disappearing. I'm feeling that, right? I'm feeling this art of converting energy, right? Energy, right? There's energy all around us. There's energy all through us, right? There's energy. It's like electricity. There's electricity everywhere, right? But it wasn't until man figured out how to turn electricity into a tool that could power lights, that could power machines, right? Right? We didn't understand it, right? So even for us, there's energy all around us, and we convert it into power. The power of Curtis Haynes Jr., the power of me, right? Turning energy into power. That's what we're doing. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the next one. Just going to do it with feet shoulder width apart, hips up, right? And this is just going to be a grab, right? You know, again, the martial arts aspect of it is like you're grabbing the lapel, right? And pull it, right? Right? But we're doing it in slow motion. So you're grabbing the lapel, starting with your pinky, working from your pinky all the way up, right? And then you got that grab. Boom. Okay, so now we're just going to do it out here, right? So feet shoulder width apart, toes in, heels out, right? Kind of like, think of a ball, right? You got your arms around the ball, hips up, good posture, right? And you're grabbing. And as you're grabbing, you're breathing in. So, let's see. You see that? Right, that's a real beautiful exercise because, again, we're trained to look at our time or look at our lives measured through days, weeks, months, years, right, in a linear way, right? But in some Eastern thought, they talk about you could look at your life on the planet measured in breaths, right? So this exercise, you know, and the idea being the less you breathe, the longer you live, right? And if you think about it, right, you know, when you're under duress, when you're under stress, what happens to your breathing? Right? But when you're at peace, right, when you're closer to an alpha theta state, right, you got deep breaths, right? So this is an exercise that can help us develop those deep breaths. And as you develop that deep breath, right, center, right? So you, like I'm looking right here, right? But I don't want to be like, as I'm centering, and again, creating that pearl, creating that diamond in the center of my body. I don't want to be looking off to the left. I don't want to be looking off to the right. I don't want to be looking down. I want to be looking straight ahead, right? In my posture, right? Good, everything lined up. Everything's lined up. You know, so I'm taking down. Anyways, thank you for training with me. All right, it was my pleasure to train with you. This was the Paradigm Shift podcast. This particular part of the Paradigm Shift podcast is Physical Friday, Goju-Ryu Karate. Next week we will be doing Technical Tuesday, which will be looking at the stock market, financial market. Followed by that, we will be doing the following week number 3 in April, will be Crypto Monday, right? And then week number 4 in April, on the last Tuesday after Crypto Monday, we'll be doing Black Political Economy. And this is all part of the menu, the Life Wealth and Material Wealth menu of the Leadership Academy and Community Building Economics in Buffalo, New York. So, if you want to check us out on Tuesday, Tech Tuesday, and learn a little bit about the stock market, and have a conversation, mastermind. Let's mastermind. Like, what do we do? Is it time to buy or is it time to sell? And it's like, buy or sell. Buy or sell what? Like, what is a stock? Do you know what a stock is? Right? What is, what's the difference between gold, silver, dollar bills, and Bitcoin, for example? Right? There's a lot of conversation about different countries around the world looking to move off of the US dollar as the global currency, right? New contracts, right? It's a paradigm shift. Part of the paradigm shift, right? You're part of it. I'm part of it. We are part of the paradigm shift. What is going to make us different between this new artificial intelligence? Right? You got to discover it. I got to discover it. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with our heart. Right? It has to do with our emotion. It has to do with our ability to love. Right? It has to do with our ability to hate. Right? Well, if I have a choice, I'm going to choose love. Train love, love training. Until next time, peace.